Good afternoon, Mr. Dan Lenard. It's a pleasure to be here with you at the World Yachting Summit. I heard your panel. It was absolutely with amazing insights, a walking encyclopedia.
Well, it's 3.5 decades of existence of Nuvolari Lenard. It left some marks.
And it should continue to do so.
Yes.
So let's talk on the subject of yacht design, since you are the guru in this industry and on the subject. What is your experience in terms of being a fabulous yacht designer as you're leading your company?
Well, it's of course a very pleasant feeling that there are all these boats that we designed out there. It is a growing responsibility. I like to pull a parallel with music. You know, you have like 10 really successful albums out there. You must do the 11th successful, you know. It can't be that at one point they say, oh, it's he's not having it anymore, you know. So every next boat is even more complex to be again iconic, known, recognized, Instagrammable.
Exactly. Talking about Instagrammable, there is a big difference between a tourist trying to claim a boat as Instagrammable because of the external beauty of it, or because it is a photo product that hits likes and it creates a sensation. But in reality, in a niche industry like this, what are the elements of your design that would make a successful client purchase and keep that momentum in the industry?
It's such a vast combination of things, you know. Obviously, the beauty itself, the proportions are there, but it's not enough.
Yes.
There must be a kind of a perceptive value, wealth, richness, because that's what they are. They are very expensive. I don't try to make a minimal yacht, because trying to hide all that effort and cost doesn't really make sense. You know, there were cars in the past that they were trying to hide the cost, saying like you can go incognito with this 100,000 euro car around. Nobody wants to go incognito if they spend 100,000 euro for a car. Absolutely. They want it. Everybody knows it's 100,000 euros. So it must be a tasty way of incorporating the value of the boat into a perceptive wealth of the boat, you know. It's wealth that it transpires. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Can you highlight something on the NL Plus? I've been doing some reading about
NL Plus is it's a very new thing in yachting, but it's actually very normal thing in fashion. You know, designer actually makes the product. You know, not only signs the design. Of course, you have fashion designers that design for other brands.
Yes.
But mostly the known names are people that design, and then the product is theirs, you know. And what we try to do is, obviously we're not building boats, we are building with our partner shipyard, but we brand it as a Nuvolari Lenard, you know. So now you have a Armani jacket. You don't have Armani designing a jacket for some brand, you know.
Right. So would you say it's something like a celebrity credibility as well?
Well, you get the kind of a heritage and pedigree of all our boats, because we would approach to this boat probably even more carefully, you know, at one point. I mean, at least to the point that it can really sustain our name as a brand. You know?
Exactly. And Mr. Lenard, obviously you have been across the globe with the various boat shows. What do you feel, in your opinion, is missing in the concept of your design? What can be done to improve the bar?
In our field, you mean?
Yes.
I think that there is a lot of let's say non-experience here. You know, let's say. We are all car designers, because we spend all our time in car looking at other cars. We know, we have a knowledge about design of cars. We look at them all the time. We are all the architects at a certain point. We live in some place, we go around, there is a public domain of all this architecture around there. In yachting, you have people designing yachts that have absolutely no clue what the boat is. You know, they just think it's an art object that you get designed, but it's actually not. It's something that you have to first get the experience of before you can actually even approach design. Otherwise, you're going to do a monument.
Very good. And on this note, are you able to create a stronger voice to make it happen? What is your opinion? What would you do in order to bridge the lack of knowledge with what's there?
Do I want to?
Congratulations.
Maybe that's our recipe, you know?
Exactly. Keep the pedigree.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Pleasure to have you once again, and good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.